This is why you need to explore the shadow, to uncover the secrets that have eluded mankind for centuries. From ancient rituals to forbidden texts, the world of the occult is shrouded in enigmatic allure. What if I told you that within the shadows of history lies a realm teeming with arcane wisdom and esoteric knowledge? A place where the lines between reality and the supernatural blur, beckoning the curious and the brave. Join us on the Tristan channel as we delve into the cryptic past, unveiling stories of secret societies, mystical traditions, and the arcane practices that have shaped our world. Discover the hidden symbols etched into the fabric of our history and the powerful relics that hold untold power. From the alchemical pursuits of ancient philosophers to the whispered incantations of modern-day mystics, we leave no stone unturned. Prepare to challenge what you think you know and dive deep into the depths of the occult. Because sometimes the truth is stranger than fiction, and the shadows they hold more than just darkness. Subscribe and be part of this extraordinary exploration, the Tristan channel, where the hidden becomes revealed.
Have you ever wondered why we connect a special stone to the month you were born? These are not just pretty rocks, they are called birthstones. Each month of the year has one, a tiny piece of the earth given to you by time itself. For centuries, people have believed these gems hold a special power, a unique energy. They are said to bring good luck, health, and protection to those who wear them. It is a tradition that connects us to our ancestors, a story whispered from one generation to the next. It's a personal symbol, a colorful marker of our journey around the sun. This idea is a bridge between science and belief. It is a story of history, culture, and personal meaning. Imagine holding a stone that was forged deep within the earth millions of years ago. That stone is now linked to your life, to the very month you took your first breath. This connection is powerful. It makes the stone more than just a beautiful object. It becomes a part of your story, a silent guardian that travels with you. The colors, the light, the very feel of the gem in your hand connects you to a tradition that is thousands of years old. The journey of birthstones is a journey through human history. It takes us back to ancient texts and forgotten kingdoms. It shows us how different people in different parts of the world all looked at these shining stones and saw something more. They saw hope, they saw magic, they saw a reflection of the stars above and the earth below. This universal fascination is what makes the story of birthstones so compelling. It is not just about jewelry, it is about our timeless search for meaning, for connection, and for a little bit of magic in our everyday lives. So how did this all begin? Where did we get the idea to assign a specific gem to a specific month? The answer is not simple. It is woven through religious texts, astronomical observations, and the evolution of commerce. It is a story that has been shaped and reshaped over time, like a river carving its path through the land. We will travel back in time to uncover these origins. We will explore the ancient beliefs and see how they transformed into the modern list we know today. This is the story of how a stone becomes more than a stone. It becomes a symbol of you. Our story begins in the distant past, with a sacred object described in ancient scriptures. The book of Exodus in the Bible tells of a special garment worn by Aaron, the high priest of the Israelites. This garment was a breastplate, and it was adorned with 12 precious stones. Each stone was said to represent one of the 12 tribes of Israel. This is one of the earliest known connections between 12 stones and a group of 12 entities. It is a foundational moment in the history of what would one day become our modern birthstones. These were not just random decorations. The stones were set in 4 rows of 3. Historians believe they included gems like sardius, topaz, carbuncle, emerald, sapphire, and diamond. Each stone was believed to hold a divine connection, a way for the priest to communicate with God. The power was not in the beauty of the gems alone, but in their symbolic representation of the 12 tribes. This breastplate was a powerful symbol of unity and faith, a sacred tool that linked the heavens and the earth through the shimmering language of gemstones. The idea of 12 stones became deeply embedded in religious and mystical thought. Later, scholars like the Roman historian Josephus, writing in the 1st century, made a crucial connection. He was the first to link the 12 stones of the breastplate to the 12 months of the year and the 12 signs of the zodiac. He saw a cosmic harmony, a pattern that connected the tribes of Israel, the signs in the sky, and the months on the calendar. This was a revolutionary idea, the spark that would ignite the tradition of birthstones as we understand it. However, the tradition was different back then. Josephus and others who followed him did not suggest that a person should wear only the stone for their birth month. Instead, they believed that each of the 12 stones had special powers that were heightened during its corresponding month. To receive the full benefit, a person would need to own all 12 stones. They would then wear the specific stone for the current month, changing it as the year progressed. This practice was about harnessing the shifting energies of the cosmos, not just celebrating a birthday. It was a more complex and astrologically driven tradition. The belief in the power of gemstones was not limited to one culture. All around the globe, ancient civilizations looked at these treasures from the earth with awe and reverence. In India, the ancient Vedic traditions developed a detailed system known as Jyotish or Hindu astrology. This system connected 9 specific gemstones, the Navaratna, to 9 celestial bodies. It was believed that wearing the correct stone could counteract negative planetary influences and bring balance, wealth, and health to the wearer. The power was not just symbolic, it was seen as a real tangible force. In ancient Egypt, people used gems like lapis lazuli, turquoise, and carnelian extensively. They were not just for adornment in this life, but were also buried with the pharaohs to protect them in the afterlife. Lapis lazuli, with its deep blue color and golden flecks, was thought to be a stone of the heavens, a symbol of truth and enlightenment. Scarab beetles, powerful symbols of rebirth, were often carved from these stones. For the Egyptians, gems were portals to the divine, offering protection and guidance on the journey through eternity. They were essential tools for both the living and the dead. Across Europe, different beliefs took hold. During the Middle Ages, people believed that certain stones could cure diseases, protect against poison, and even make a person invisible. A sapphire was thought to guard against evil thoughts, while an amethyst was believed to prevent drunkenness. These beliefs were often tied to the color of the stone. Red stones like rubies and garnets were associated with blood and life force, believed to stop bleeding and promote courage. The power of the gem was a form of medicine, a piece of magic you could carry with you. Even the names of the stones often carried clues to their perceived powers. The word amethyst comes from a Greek word meaning not intoxicated. The word garnet is derived from the word for pomegranate because the deep red crystals resemble the fruit's seeds. These connections show how deeply intertwined the stones were with daily life, language, and belief systems. Whether for healing, protection, or spiritual connection, cultures worldwide independently arrived at the same conclusion. These shimmering stones held a power far greater than their simple beauty. They were gifts from the earth, filled with mystery and promise. For centuries, the practice of wearing birthstones was inconsistent. Different cultures had different lists. Some followed the zodiac signs, while others followed the months. There was no single, universally accepted standard. People wore stones based on local traditions, ancient texts, or personal beliefs. While the idea of a birthstone was popular, the specific gem for each month could vary greatly from place to place. This all began to change as the world entered the modern era and commerce became more global. The turning point came in the year 1912. A group of American jewelers gathered to create a standard list. This organization, known today as the Jewelers of America, wanted to simplify and standardize the tradition for the commercial market. Their goal was to create one official list that all jewelers could use. This would make it easier for customers to understand and purchase birthstones. They looked at the historical and traditional associations, but they also made changes based on what stones were more available, affordable, and popular at the time. This 1912 list is the foundation of the modern birthstone chart that we know and use today. Some stones, like the diamond for April, were traditional and remained unchanged. Others were new additions. For example, the ancient stone for June was the pearl, but the jewelers added alexandrite as an alternative. They also assigned tourmaline to October alongside the traditional opal. These changes were practical. They ensured that each month had a beautiful and marketable gem associated with it, making the tradition accessible to more people. Over the years, this list has been updated a few more times. New discoveries of gems and changing consumer tastes have led to further refinements. In 1952, alexandrite was more firmly assigned to June, pearl became an alternative, and zircon was added for December. More recently, in 2002, tanzanite was added as another birthstone for December, and in 2016, spinel joined peridot for the month of August. This evolution shows that the tradition is not frozen in time. It is a living tradition, one that continues to adapt to our modern world while still honoring its ancient roots. The year begins in the heart of winter with January, and its birthstone is the garnet. When most people think of garnet, they picture a deep red gem, like the seeds of a pomegranate. This red color has long been associated with faith, love, and courage. Ancient warriors often wore garnets into battle, believing the stone would protect them from harm and bring them victory. It was also thought to be a stone of friendship and trust. Giving a garnet was a promise that you would see that person again, a symbol of a safe return and an unbreakable bond. As winter continues, we arrive in February, the month of the amethyst. This beautiful purple quartz has a history steeped in legend. The ancient Greeks believed that amethyst could prevent intoxication and keep the mind clear and quick-witted. Its name even comes from the Greek word for sober. For centuries, this royal purple stone has been associated with royalty, spirituality, and peace. It is said to calm the mind, soothe anxiety, and bring a sense of inner serenity. Wearing an amethyst is like carrying a piece of tranquility with you through the cold days of the month. March arrives, bringing with it the promise of spring. Its birthstone is the aquamarine, a gem whose name means water of the sea. Its pale blue-green color immediately brings to mind the clear, calm waters of the ocean. Sailors once carried aquamarine with them on long voyages, believing it would protect them from the dangers of the sea and ensure a safe journey home. The stone is a symbol of purity, hope, and truth. It is said to have a calming energy, helping to soothe fears and clear confusion, much like a peaceful ocean horizon. It is the perfect gem to lead us out of winter. These three winter stones, garnet, amethyst, and aquamarine, each carry a unique story. The deep red of garnet symbolizes passion and connection in the cold. The calming purple of amethyst offers clarity and peace during the dark months. And the serene blue of aquamarine reflects the hope of a new season on the horizon. They are not just beautiful gems, they are symbols of the human experience through the winter season. They represent our need for warmth, our search for peace, and our enduring hope for the future. April showers in a month whose birthstone is perhaps the most famous gem of all, the diamond. Forged under immense pressure deep within the earth, the diamond is a symbol of strength, purity, and everlasting love. Its name comes from the Greek word adamas, which means unconquerable or invincible. For centuries, this brilliant stone has been the ultimate symbol of commitment, which is why it is so often used in engagement rings. A diamond is believed to provide the wearer with great courage and clarity, reflecting light in a way that no other stone can, a beacon of brilliance. As spring reaches its peak in May, we are gifted with the vibrant green of the emerald. This precious gem has been treasured since ancient times, most notably by civilizations like the Incas and the Egyptians. Cleopatra was famously obsessed with emeralds. The stone's lush green color connects it to themes of rebirth, fertility, and new beginnings, just like the season itself. The emerald is considered a stone of love and truth. It is said to open the heart, promote loyalty, and bring domestic bliss. To gaze into an emerald is like looking into a deep, verdant forest full of life and promise. June offers a unique choice of birthstones, the classic pearl, the mystical moonstone, and the color-changing alexandrite. The pearl is the only gem created by a living creature. Formed inside an oyster, it is a symbol of purity, innocence, and wisdom gained through experience. The moonstone, with its ethereal, milky glow, is connected to the moon and is said to bring good fortune and enhance intuition. Finally, there is alexandrite, a rare and magical stone that changes color from green in daylight to red under incandescent light. It is often described as emerald by day, ruby by night, symbolizing balance and joy. The stones of spring, diamond, emerald, and the gems of June perfectly capture the essence of the season. The diamond represents the unbreakable strength of new life. The emerald embodies the explosion of green and renewal all around us. And the stones of June reflect the growing light and magic of the approaching summer. Each gem tells a story of growth, beauty, and the powerful forces of nature. They are not just ornaments. They are emblems of the world awakening from its long winter slumber, bursting forth with color and life. July, the heart of summer, is represented by the fiery red ruby. Known as the king of gems, the ruby has been one of the most prized stones for centuries. Its deep red color is associated with passion, power, and a zest for life. In ancient cultures, it was believed that the ruby's glow came from an internal fire that could not be extinguished. This made it a symbol of undying love and courage. Wearing a ruby was thought to bring good fortune, protect the owner from harm, and guarantee a life filled with peace and prosperity. It is the perfect embodiment of summer's heat and energy. August follows with its own unique green gem, the peridot. Sometimes called the evening emerald, peridot is a distinctive lime green stone born of fire. It is one of the few gemstones that is found in only one color. Peridot is formed deep within the Earth's mantle and is brought to the surface by volcanic eruptions. Ancient Egyptians called it the gem of the sun, believing it protected its owner from the terrors of the night. It is considered a stone of strength and balance, said to bring peace, good health and rest by calming anger and dispelling negative energy. Its alternative, spinel, comes in a rainbow of colors. As summer begins to fade into autumn, September brings us the majestic sapphire. While sapphire comes in many colors, it is the classic deep blue variety that is the official birthstone. This royal blue gem has long been a symbol of wisdom, virtue, and nobility. In ancient times, kings and queens wore sapphires to protect them from harm and envy. It was also believed to be a stone of truth and faithfulness, making it a popular choice for engagement rings. The sapphire is said to focus the mind, encourage self-discipline, and bring a sense of peace and contentment. The stones of summer capture the season's vibrant and changing moods. The ruby's passionate fire reflects the intense heat of July. The peridot's bright green glow mirrors the lushness of late summer landscapes, and the sapphire's deep, calming blue hints at the coming of cooler, clearer autumn skies. Together they form a trilogy of color and meaning that guides us through the warmest months of the year. They are reminders of passion, strength, and the deep wisdom that comes with the turning of the seasons, a journey through the heart of the year. October arrives with the falling leaves, and it offers two captivating birthstones, opal and tourmaline. The opal is a truly magical stone, famous for its dazzling play of color. It can flash with every color of the rainbow, a phenomenon that has led many to believe it holds supernatural powers. For centuries, the opal has been a symbol of hope, purity, and truth. Its alternative, tourmaline, is also known for its incredible range of colors. In fact, it is sometimes called the rainbow gemstone because a single crystal can have multiple colors. Both stones represent creativity and imagination. November's birthstones, citrine and topaz, radiate a warm golden glow that perfectly matches the late autumn landscape. Citrine is a variety of quartz, whose cheerful yellow to brownish orange color has earned it the nickname, the sunshine stone. It is believed to carry the power of the sun, bringing warmth, energy and joy to the wearer. It is also known as a stone of abundance and success. Topaz, while it comes in many colors, is most often associated with a rich yellow or amber hue. This gem is a symbol of love and affection, thought to give the wearer increased strength and intellect. The year concludes with December, a month that now boasts three birthstones, tanzanite, zircon and turquoise. Turquoise is one of the oldest known gemstones, treasured by ancient Egyptians and Persians as a symbol of wisdom, nobility, and immortality. Its beautiful blue-green color is said to bring good fortune and protection. Zircon, which comes in many colors, is prized for its brilliant sparkle, with the blue variety being a popular choice for December. The newest addition, tanzanite, is a stunning and rare gem with a unique blue-violet hue discovered in Tanzania in the 20th century. It is a stone of transformation and spiritual awareness. The autumn and early winter stones guide us through the end of the year with their unique beauty and meaning. The shifting colors of opal and tourmaline reflect the changing foliage of October. The warm, sunny glow of citrine and topaz provides comfort against the November chill, and the cool blues of turquoise, zircon, and tanzanite mirror the crisp, icy air of December. These gems close the circle of the year, carrying with them stories of creativity, abundance, and wisdom as we prepare to begin the cycle once again. So why do we, in our modern scientific world, still hold on to this ancient tradition? The answer may be simpler than we think. Birthstones connect us to something larger than ourselves. They are a bridge to history, a tangible link to the beliefs and stories of our ancestors. When you wear your birthstone, you are not just wearing a piece of jewelry. You are participating in a tradition that has been passed down through generations, across cultures and continents. It is a way of honoring the past while celebrating the present moment of your own life. These gems also give us a sense of personal identity. In a world where so many things are mass-produced, a birthstone is uniquely yours. It is a symbol that was assigned to you by the cosmos, by the simple fact of when you were born. This creates a special personal connection. It makes the gem more than just a beautiful object. It becomes a part of your story. It is a small, colorful emblem of who you are, a way to express your individuality. This personal meaning is powerful and deeply satisfying for the human spirit. Furthermore, birthstones are storytellers. Each stone has a rich history filled with legends, myths, and beliefs about its powers. The vibrant red of a ruby tells a story of passion and courage. The deep blue of a sapphire speaks of wisdom and nobility. The changing colors of an opal whisper tales of magic and creativity. Wearing a birthstone is like carrying a piece of that story with you. It is a conversation starter, a way to share a small piece of history and personal meaning with others. They are emblems of a narrative that is both universal and deeply personal. Ultimately, we cherish birthstones because they bring a touch of magic and meaning into our lives. They remind us that the world is full of beauty, mystery, and wonder. They connect us to the earth from which they came, to the history that shaped their stories, and to the people we love who gift them to us. Whether you believe in their ancient powers or simply admire their beauty, birthstones have an enduring appeal. They are a colorful, sparkling celebration of life itself, and that is a tradition worth holding on